Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left-Handed Models. Excuse me, sorry. And this is an update on my big rig group build hosted by Jeff at Jeff's Model Garage. And it's a final and an entry at the same time. So let me show you how this works. So this is my final for the big rig group build. I built this GMC Titan 95, and I don't know why that's sticking up. Usually my mud flaps sag, but these seem to have a different problem. So I built the dual stack version just because I saw none on the internet with dual stacks. So I just thought, well, that's pretty cool. I'll see what I can do. It's the, oh, I knew I was going to break that. Oh, it just fell off. Okay, good. That was the antenna, and I will have to find it, it looks like. I had dual antennas for the CB radio. I used the long steps instead of the short ones. My wife made up decals for the Boyer transport. And so I put one up there so you can see it when you're coming at it. And it's got American flags on the sides, and it's got, and I think these are Wisconsin tags on it. It went together really well. The interior was nice. I used the, what are they called? They're called, some kind of ring for jewelry making. And let's see, that was a tip from David Parsley. I'm trying to get David's name right. And because the littlest ones I had are a little too big, so I went ahead and ordered smaller ones. Oh, and those were in too. I forgot to show those. And so the next time I can do it smaller. This decal, the FCC stuff, is from the kit, and this is one my wife made up. And so I'm real happy with all of that. That turned out good. The lights I used are from VCG Resins. I think they look a lot better than the kit ones, and so that's why I used it. Now, when I lean the hinges were the hardest part of the kit, and it's a little stiff to get up. They have you put this handle here. Well, the thing is it hits this pipe, and that is the only thing that's causing me problems as far as putting the cab down. Cab fits over the shifter, and the shifter is made to be like this. I left all the engine parts chrome. I like the chrome. I don't know, let's see, can you see that? Good, you can't see that. I had to glue the hinges twice on each side. So I got the one where I wanted it. It was all good, drying, and then it wasn't after I put the second one in. So I had to do it all over again. Everything is pretty vague about where it goes. The gas tanks, there's a mark for one of them, and then you sort of have to line them up as best you can after that. This is sort of lined up, but it's not a big deal. There's actually, this is a battery box here between there's my pointer. Between the pipes is a battery box, and it comes with the batteries to put in it, but as you can tell, you couldn't get the top off anyway because of the pipes there. These pipes sort of have locators, but it would be better if there was a pin here and a hole here, because I had to readjust the passenger side because it was hitting. This intake is very close to hitting on the other side, It sort of rubs on it, but not real bad. The back of the truck was easy, not a big deal at all. And there's a tag on the back too, which I guess you would have seen earlier. And so it looks pretty good here. There's no like glue splotches or anything like that, except on the exhaust pipes because I had to redo them. The intake, when the cab is closed, the intake is behind the, let's see, there's a name for that, spoiler or foil or something. And but I wanted to use this, and so I just left it that way. I figured it's getting enough air. Now, the instructions say this should be mounted clear up here. Well, that would put the back of it here, which I guess for the day cab, like Doug, the modeling hermit, made, is fine, because then it would match. But I didn't want mine that way, so I trimmed it off and moved it back. And so let's see, I added this mirror because I saw one on the internet that had that, and that's a good idea. Every truck that is driven by a single driver and not a two-man job should have that mirror. If they just use it to look, these handles here are made out of a piece of wire because I broke one of them and I didn't want to make a plastic one, and so I just made some wire ones. The wire is paper clips, and I did use my Molotow pen on it, but it doesn't seem to have taken. Let's see, you can see inside. The bed is actually blue, but you can't even see it. Dang it. I thought you could, but no, it's too dark in there. But it's there. Okay, so that's my final on that. Set that aside a little bit, and let me show you the entry for, uh-oh, this isn't going to fit. My other entry for the big rig group build. It's a, let's get this over here, a 5-car transporter. I mean, if you have a truck, you have to pull something. I have another set of decals that are the Boyer Transport that are here, that'll go here, and that's probably all the decals that I'll use on it. And it doesn't stick out over the truck very far, so it should be fine there. And I've built one of these, but not this version. Let's see what kit number this is. Oops. This is an AMT 8252. Trailer accepts up to 5. It has movable loading ramps. Attaches to any of the big truck tractors. And let's see, over 20 inches in length. 2-position support stands. So you can have it stand alone or on the truck. Decals plus, oh, it includes the semi-truck decals also. It has chrome wheels, just a single set, that's sort of odd. And hollow wheels, it says, and chrome. And not much on the bottom. I don't know how many parts it is. Let's see, that's the same thing. I'll be darned. Truck, tractor, and cars not included. And if you're looking for one of these, I found this at Acme. And as far as I know, it was the only one there. They are not cheap anymore. It seems like they're out of production, and so you have to go find one. But I'm looking forward to this. I have plenty of cars to put on it. I may put my dirt cars on it. I'm not positive yet. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you are subscribed. I'll try to remember to put Doug's channel in the description. And you might look at Doug's because he built the Chevrolet version of the semi that I built. and he cut the cab to make it what's called a day cab. It has no sleeper, and it came out beautiful. I mean, you cannot tell that there was ever a cut made. It looks perfect. And he's building a drop-down trailer, which I'm sort of envious of, because that's a lot of scratch building there. So we'll see how that goes, and thanks again for watching. Bye.